It is November 15th, 2018. Robert J. Moore speaking on behalf of the Executive Committee of the Institute of St. Michael the Archangel. First of all, before I forget, I commend Sergeant Louse conditionally and tentatively within the fact that I'm entirely committed to the revocation of the charter of the City of Chicago and the elimination of professional policing entities and the restoration of the domestic law enforcement to what it was in medieval England the day the Magna Carta was signed. But Sergeant Louse, your efforts in regard to the ordinance banning the wearing of body armor, this is just totally unconscionable. You're commended within that context and nominated to take the position of United States Attorney for the Northern District of Illinois if you're amenable to that, because we need someone to bear the burdens of that office. Without the Chief Judge, United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois, the United States Marshal, and/or a United States Attorney that bears the burden of the office, we can't get the protection of the United States Constitution. Within that context, I disclaim the continued existence and operation of this entity because I'm convinced in the balance that it's much more injurious to the salvation of souls, the Catholic cause, than it is conducive to the salvation of souls in the balance. So I disclaim its continued existence. I have to continue off of that point because I have to keep this beast off of the component of the population that isn't for all practical purposes already in hell and still has some realistic prospect of ending up eventually through purgatory in heaven. But anyway, Christ still hasn't returned. The papacy hasn't been restored. Robert J. Moore has not procured the type of individual reprieve referenced collectively in Matthew 24:2. The Willis Tower is still standing positively. The FEMA camps are empty. Abortion and adoption. Now, in terms of Trump's alleged making America great again, which is sheer Rothschild nonsense, abortion and adoption children by individuals not vetted by 6th and 9th Commandment compliance are still protected by nominal legal edict. UN troops are still in U.S. soil. National Defense Authorization Act Section 1021 remains intact. Purchasing power of the currency remains unprotected. The massive unjust enrichment windfalls of the Rothschilds all remain unrectified and undivested, wherefrom the control of the grand jury remains under the Rothschilds. I don't even know if I get to whatever it's over.
Recognize your motion to adjourn.